out what's going on in the market. It's New Dawn Realty's What's Up Wednesday. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. I'm Janessa Turvis here with your New Dawn Realty team. We are missing two today. They're out keeping busy as always. It's been this time of year has really turned out to be our spring. Usually in Colorado, spring is super busy, but we are working the game right now. It has been so busy these last few months. So our spring has moved to the fall because of COVID. So everyone's kind of out and about and busy. So you just have the four of us today. So we have Chantal here, Kayla and Young. We are your New Dawn Realty team. Young and I are in Colorado Springs. Chantal and Kayla are up here in the Denver metro area. And Chantal will be specializing in mountain properties too. So we have you covered all around the state. Today we wanted to talk about first-time home buyers. So our market, well, right now, the average net worth of a homeowner is 44 times a renter right now. So just want to kind of like get you thinking about that, get your head wrapped around that if you are renting right now. So it's a good time for first-time home buyers if you're renting because money is so cheap right now. Obviously, this is like best of the best scenario, but we said conventional rate is at
Conventional is 2.625 and first-time home buyers 2.5 for interest rates.
Yeah, so that's like mind-blowing. So now is definitely the time to buy if you're renting. Let's, invest in your future. I love working with first-time home buyers. Those are the deals I've been closing lately, and it's such a rewarding experience for everybody involved. So give us a call. I would say start, if you are interested, give us a call and we can help you with that process, where you need to start. Even if you're like 6 months out or whatever, let us know where you want to start or that you're ready to start and we can help you with that. You want to start making sure you're putting money away for your down payment. How do you do that? If you don't have a savings account, get a savings account that has at least a little bit of an interest where you're gaining interest on it, where checkings don't really get you any interest. Talk to a lender. Look, there's a way you can get a free credit report, and you can look at that report, look for any errors. Right now, there's quite a few credit reports that are getting some errors because creditors aren't really supposed to be reporting delinquent payments right now because of COVID and everything. So get your credit report, go through those errors, catch any errors, get that resolved. There's ways, talk to a lender. There's ways that you can, if your credit score is not great, within 6 months, there's ways you can increase your credit score 50 to 100 points.
Yeah.
And that's huge as far as your percentage and down payment goes. So there's lots of little steps to get you thinking, if you're thinking. So if you're like, oh, well, I'm a year out or I'm 6 months out, well, now's the time to start thinking about it and talking to us, and we can really help you through that process because it can be really intimidating when you're getting started. But speaking on, like, if you are, looking in the future, not necessarily right now, Kayla has some information on an idea that I think is really, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Good for first-time home buyers. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure you've heard the market right now is just so crazy, and sellers are having a lot of luck getting their home sold quickly, and that could kind of make a first-time home buyer run into some issues. They might not have the same amount of money that a person, say an investor or somebody that's upgrading to their next level of home might have. If you have some time and you have some flexibility, especially if you're starting to get things in order, I think you would really enjoy looking into a new home situation, a new build. There are so many communities getting put together right now. And I specifically went to one out in Aurora. It was a bit of a drive. It's kind of over by the airport. But I'm going to tell you, the money that you're going to be putting into this home is only going to get paid back to you so quickly because it's the Painted Prairie community. It's in its first stages right now. These homes are so affordable, especially if you're a new family, maybe you're on your own, maybe you're a new married couple. There are so many options there where there's a builder who has an out-the-door price. Everything is included. You don't have to worry about the add-ons. You don't have to worry about finishes. This is what the price is going to be. And since this community is in beginning stages, those values are only going to get higher. So new builds are going to be, they're popping up everywhere. So they're a really good thing to look into, especially if you're in that that first-time home buyer situation. And there are so many programs available to new buyers. Maybe you don't have as much money to put down on a home. Maybe your credit score isn't amazing. There are so many programs to get you in that house that it's really more attainable than you think. And I try to tell people that all the time. They're like, well, I'm renting and maybe my savings isn't amazing, or I have kids and I just don't have the availability to save as much as I want to. That's okay. There's still options for you, and we can get you into a home so your money is starting to go towards something.
Yep.
We can help.
Yeah.
We can.
And I'll say, too, the other nice thing about a new build is you don't have to get in this crazy bidding war that we're in right now. You get to go in, you get to pick your lot, you sign a contract, turn in your earnest money, and then you're good. And there's a lot of builders right now that are giving incentives for earnest money. I think D.R. Horton is only charging $100 in earnest money right now. And they're really good about, like, if right in the beginning, if something comes up, you get furloughed, you have to back out or whatever, you're going to get that earnest money back. But your risk is a lot lower. So you don't have to get in this bidding war. And then for me, I bought a new build. I mean, it was like 2 years ago now. But it takes like 3 to 4 months, or maybe a little more, maybe more like realistic is like 4 to 6, depending on the builder, for your home to get complete. And my husband and I use that amount of time to just keep saving and keep ramping up our down payment. So we were under contract in April, but we were able to like double our down payment by the time that we bought the house. And I know not everybody can do that. We don't have kids. We didn't have a lot of expenses, and we just really didn't spend any money and stayed home, ate all our home cooked meals, didn't travel, stuff like that. But just know it's not impossible. And in the end, you end up making so much more money. I mean, especially in this market, you're gaining equity like immediately. Sometimes before you even close, you've already gained equity in your house. So it's such a good time to buy, and I really, really encourage it just so that you can really start investing in your future.
Yeah, plus it's the new home. It looks so amazing when you walk in there. The new builds now, they have so many amazing features right now. So, hey, a new home. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And you get to pick how you want it to look. You get to go to the design studio. It's so much
That's
fun.
the
You
best.
pick your countertops, your floors, your faucets, your door handles. Like, you get to pick all that stuff and really make it your own before you even get in there. So, and again, I know we've definitely touched on this before, but if you are looking at getting into a new build, contact one of us because, there are situations where we can really, really advocate for you with these companies. These companies are, not to say, I mean, they're good companies, but they're still in it for themselves. They're not necessarily there to protect you as a client. They're there to sell a product, where we can step in and we can protect you in your sale. If anything weird happens, we help you with all the final walkthroughs and all that stuff. And so it's still very important if you're doing a new build to work with a realtor. And that's it. Obviously, at no fee to you. That doesn't cost you anything. So why not?
Yeah, always safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we do have another announcement today. I'll let Kayla lead on that.
Yes, so Cooking with Clients is in a couple weeks here, and I'm happy to announce that my neighbor Mike is going to be our cook, our chef, and we have a couple really exciting things that we'll be announcing next week, including we're partnering with somebody, so that's pretty exciting, and what we'll be making. and I know what it is, and it's so delicious, and I'm very, very
So
excited.
exciting. So tune in. That'll be
October 19th.
October 19th.
At 7 o'clock, we'll be on Facebook, Instagram, and Zoom.
Yep.
Contact us for the Zoom details. Otherwise, make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it quite a bit in the next couple of weeks as well.
You're definitely going to be hearing about it.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, we appreciate your support. Please share, comment, engage in these What's Up Wednesdays. We will be doing our drawing next week. We've been kind of getting behind, so it hasn't necessarily been the first week of every month. So we're still trying to give like those 4 weeks in between each drawing to give people plenty of opportunity to join in. So make sure you comment, share, engage, get entered into that drawing for the $50 gift card, and we'll see you next week.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
everyone.